So, my season review for the season just gone. What a season it was. It was fantastic overall. In some ways, flattered to deceive league-wise because we did finish a place below where we finished last season, but we also made it to the semi-final of a European competition. I don't think many of us thought we'd get that far, really, realistically. And it was, amazing to be part of that run, that journey. I think we technically had a cup run a couple of times, but we flattered to deceive when it mattered most, which is a bit disappointing. But there are factors around that. I think the performances for the majority of the season were fantastic from the players. They gave everything. I don't think there's much more us fans could have asked of them, especially considering that we didn't buy anyone in January. So the whole squad had to do their best to keep fit and keep going, which was commendable, really, for what they expected of them, especially how far they went in Europe in the end. Probably my favourite player of the season has to be Craig Dawson, considering what was asked of him when he first signed, and Bonner getting injured and Diop not performing for a certain segment of the season, and Zuma's on-off injuries. I think for the player that we got, for what we bought him for, was amazing. So he was my player of the season, and that's not to say that Bowen or Rice didn't play well themselves. It's just saying for what we think of him as a player, especially when we first signed him. Like everyone says, he's bargain of the season probably, especially for us when we bought him permanently. Fantastic player. Basically the second James Collins. let's put it that way. Game of the season for me was probably Lyon away. I don't think anyone really expected us to win, especially by 3-0. We weren't there expecting to be, really, find it tough and difficult. And within the first half, we went 2-0 up. So it was amazing. To score the third goal we did, and with all the terrible decisions in the first leg, and the wink from Dembele and everything like that, it just made it so much more better and gratifying. Best league performance for me was probably Liverpool, beating them 3-2. Don't think many people expected us to beat them that way, and I think that raised a lot of eyebrows in the league. I thought, well, West Ham are big business again this season, not just last season. So for me, amazing season, probably one of the best seasons since I've been a West Ham fan. It's up there, definitely, probably the best. To be honest with you, I'm not giving it justice. If I'm saying it one of the best, it's probably the best. Just hope we can carry it on this season and get a few players in and keep it going. So great season, enjoyed it, and seeing Nobloff probably said it all. To be honest with you, end of an era. So here's next season.